take a look at the 6 types of FRQ questions that will come up during the AP Calculus AB test. All right, so the first one is going to be area between curves and volume. And so on these, you'll usually be given a graph and then instructed to find the area between two functions. And along with that, you'll also need to find the volume, so using integration, stuff like that. And for volume, you'll be using the cross-sectional volume, whether that includes discs, washers, or shells. And then usually you can use shells. They won't typically give a shell-specific problem, but you can always use that if it's easier. All right, and the next problem are going to be chart problems. So you'll be given a chart and be asked to estimate derivatives at specific points, without using the function. And then usually you also have to use some sort of Riemann sum to calculate that. All right, the third question is going to be the equation problems. So on these, you'll receive an equation, obviously, and then be asked to use it and manipulate it to find different things. Usually derivatives and limits will come up during these problems. And yeah, integration is going to be a big part of using these. And if it's on a calculator portion, you can always solve those integration problems numerically. You can just show the work needed to plug it into a calculator and then just put it in. All right, the fourth problem is going to be graph problems. And so in these, obviously, you'll have a graph. And usually, most of them will be geometric. And then you'll be asked to work with integrals and stuff like that to find the area. And if the graph is geometric, you can always use geometry to calculate the area. And if it's not geometric, they will usually provide you with an equation to be able to do that. All right, moving on to the last questions. The fifth and sixth ones is separable differential equations. And along with that, slope field questions are usually going to be paired with this one. And so the slope field, filling it in or creating it is usually going to be the first kind of section of this FRQ. And then after that, they'll usually ask you to solve the separable differential equation. Yep, so those are the 6 types